Stay back, guys! Stay back! Stay back, everybody! Guys, stay back, please! Don't do this! Guys, don't ruin it! What are you doing? Stop this! Stop this! Stop back! Our fight is not with the Gardaí! Our fight is not with the Gardaí! Our fight is not with the Gardaí!
Raymond, would you like to say a few words about the purpose of this protest?
Okay, right. Well, we're just here, as so often before, to protest against Israel's latest onslaught of the fourth most powerful army and air force in the world against besieged, defenseless people without an army, a navy, an air force, without any allies except the people of the world, and that's us. So
people of conscience, yeah,
that's why we were out here, to show that they're not alone, and also to show that as far as I'm concerned, our government is complicit in what is happening, because they're not making any complaints. They haven't even called in the Israeli ambassador. It's disgraceful.
But the Scottish government, I mean, in contrast, they're behaving quite commendably, let's say,
well, you'd expect that from them. They're more principled than our one. Yesterday there was a demonstration of up to 10,000 people in London. So, we're hoping that we won't get 10,000 here, but we're hoping that there will be a good number, and that we'll show that Irish people care.
All right then, Raymond. Thanks now. Thank you.
Who is the terrorist?
Israel! Israel!
Who is the terrorist?
Israel! Israel!
Free, free Palestine! 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 Thank you very much, everyone. Palestine! Shame on Israel! Shame on Israel!
Richard Boyd Barrett.
Friends, Israel is a terrorist state. The people of Gaza are the victims of a terrorist state. It is important to say that that is not just a slogan. This has been the history of the Israeli state since it was born, with the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people from the majority of Palestine in 1948. It was born in blood, it was born in racism, it was born in ethnic cleansing, it was born in apartheid, and every single thing that state has done since the moment of its foundation has been about the ethnic cleansing of the Palestinian people. And frankly, it is sickening when the recently elected Taoiseach of our state, Joan Burton, says in the Parliament this week that she condemns both sides equally. There is no two sides. There is no two sides. There is an Israeli terrorist apartheid regime ruthlessly, cruelly, murderously killing innocent civilians. That is what is going on. And we were all so moved. We were all so moved to hear a young man, a wonderful young man, get up and shout free Palestine and free Gaza. And all of us should think about that. Those of us have children like this young man. Just imagine your children like that, having their lives exterminated as the most sophisticated weaponry in the world is rained down like hellfire on young children, on families, on women, on some of the most oppressed and poorest people in the world. It is an absolute crime. Now I just want to finish by saying this. We had former Israeli soldiers from Breaking the Silence came into us in the door last week. Everybody should read their book, so we understand that everything Israel does is absolutely deliberately murderous. These were the people who did it, and they have documented how they were ordered to kill, to intimidate innocent people, and they were told specifically by their commanders, attack innocent people, provoke mayhem, provoke chaos, force the Palestinians into reacting. That's what they want. They set up the pretext to force people to resist and then use that as the excuse to launch the sort of murderous attacks we are seeing at the moment. But they could not do that without the finance and support of the United States and the European Union. The soldiers who come into us were very clear. They said the European Union is now the major financial supporter of Israel. They give them preferential trade agreements. They put no conditions on those trade agreements about human rights or the treatment of Palestinians. They are literally providing the funding for the Israelis to develop this awesome and deadly weaponry they are deploying against Palestinians. So we have to demand that our government and European governments break all links with a racist apartheid state. Nothing else is acceptable. You cannot do business with a murderous state. And we need to build a street protest to force the government into that position, just as was done with apartheid South Africa. It took a long time, but it was done, and it will be done with Palestine. Victory to Palestine.
Demonstration on Friday, and the BBC never noticed it. So we thought we'd come here and see if they might notice us now. Make some noise! We're protesting about the BBC because you're biased, blind and corrupt. You're biased against the Palestinians. You're blind to the truth. And you're corrupted by the Israeli lobby. When 27 Palestinians die, you say there's a rocket fire from Hamas. When there's a few people running away from the rockets, you fail to mention the 25,000 traumatized Palestinians. You never mention the occupation. You never mention the wall. You never mention the settlements. The BBC, you're biased, blind and corrupt. There's lies, damn lies, and then there's the BBC. BBC. Shame on you. BBC. Shame on you. BBC. Shame on you. BBC. Shame on you.
occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation now! End the occupation now! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! When I say freedom, you say no! Freedom! No! Freedom! No! Freedom! No! Freedom! No! No more killing, no more crime! Save the children of Palestine! No more killing! Stop the killing now! 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 End the genocide now! End the genocide now! End the genocide now! What do you want? What do you want?
fancy meeting you here of all places.
Hey. I've come to this side.
Oh, I've been to this side. I've been to this side for a long time. So boys and girls, it's me, Butchie Poo. It's time that the colonization of the Middle East ends. Give the land back to people who rightfully own it. Seriously, people, this Middle East problem's got to get fixed. This can't go on. Harper does not represent old Butchie Poo at all. As far as I'm concerned, he's just another Nazi in Ottawa. I said it, I mean it. He's a Nazi in Ottawa. Harper's a Nazi. Wake up, people.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Hands off Gaza! Hands off Gaza! Hands off Gaza! Hands off Gaza! End the occupation now! 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 Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
occupation now!
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Resist! Palestine will exist! March!
Resist! Palestine will exist!
March! Resist! Palestine will exist! March! Resist! Palestine will exist! March! Resist! Palestine will exist! March! Resist! Palestine will exist! March! Resist! Palestine will exist!
Today, we will reveal the world crime. It's called Israel. We all don't like the crime. All we want is peace. Innocents are dying. Wake up, everyone.
We want peace! We want peace!
We want peace.
We want peace! We want peace!
We want peace. We want Wake up. Wake up, wake up. Gaza's calling.
Wake up, Gaza's calling!
Wake up, children dying.
Wake up, children dying!
Israel, stop your crime.
Israel, stop your crime!
Innocent dying right now.
Innocents dying right now!
Wake up, children dying.
Wake up, children dying!
Wake up, Gaza's calling.
Wake up, Gaza's calling!
All we want is peace.
All we want is peace!
Wake up, children dying.
Wake up, children dying!
Gaza, we want freedom.
Gaza, we want freedom! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now.
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die.
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die.
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
When I say justice, you say Palestine. Justice! 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 When I say freedom, you say Gaza. Freedom! 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 Justice! Gaza!
Still the same, guys.
We all know that the strongest weapon is the weapon of faith. For the Muslims, we're in the last 10 days of Ramadan. The strongest weapon for a Muslim is dua. Don't forget them in your du'as. Don't lose faith, don't lose hope, and keep them in your prayers. Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine.
Humanity united!
Humanity united.
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 Hands off Gaza!
Hands off Gaza.
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 Jerusalem will rise! Jerusalem will rise! Jerusalem will rise! Shame on Israel! Shame on Israel! Shame on Israel! Shame on Sisi! Shame on Sisi! Shame on Sisi! Shame on Sisi!
Long live Palestine! Long live the Intifada! Long live Palestine! Long live the Intifada! Long live Palestine! Freedom for Palestine! Justice for Palestine! Freedom for Palestine! occupation now! End the occupation now! End the siege on Gaza now! End the siege on Gaza now! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! We're gonna do some chanting in Arabic. نموت تحيا! نموت تحيا! نموت تحيا! نموت تحيا! نموت تحيا! بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين! 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 بالروح بالدم نفديك يا فلسطين!
احنا شعب الخط الاحمر. احنا شعب الخط الاحمر. وحده وحده وطنيه. وحده وحده وطنيه.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Louder! Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now.
End the occupation now!
End the occupation now.
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die.
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 Palestine will never die! 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 Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free!
Palestine.
Free, free!
Palestine.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free.
In our thousands, in our millions!
We are all Palestinians.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
Thank you, every single one of you, for taking the trouble to come down here to block this street and say, we are standing against the collective punishment and bombardment of the people of Gaza.
Due to Israeli siege, hospitals have already run out of resources to treat the wounded. No electricity, no water. Gaza is being bombed an average 5 minutes if every strike. Can you imagine how the people of Gaza can live this type of life?
Palestine has no navy, no air force, no army. This is not a war. This is a genocide. Israel has nuclear weapons. Israel has chemical weapons, which it uses. They are illegal weapons.
Palestine has been under occupation for over 65 years. Gaza has been under siege. Every single day there's relentless violence, there's relentless killing.
Since 2000, over 1,500 Palestinian children have been killed by the Israelis. On average, one every 3 days.
We have people in villages all over the West Bank losing their land, losing their water, losing their farms, losing their work in order to give way to settlements that steal the land and steal the water and steal the hope of young Palestinians.
The peace process, so-called, has been deliberately sabotaged by the Israeli policy of continuing the settlements.
And then in Gaza, we have 1.5 million people, short of food, short of water, short of medicines, accompanied by drones all the time, accompanied by massive fences and walls, and accompanied by machine gun emplacements. And we now have those people being bombed by Israeli planes and dying in their dozens, if not their hundreds.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want
Now!
it? What do we want?
Justice!
When do we want it?
Now!
We call on all Jews around the world to demand that the Israeli government immediately halt this attack on Gaza.
We demand the British government to oppose the Israeli attacks in Gaza and to open safe passageway to allow a humanitarian aid to enter Gaza.
The British government was quick to take action and sanctions against Putin and Russia. When will they take sanctions against these criminals?
Next Tuesday, there's going to be a demonstration outside the BBC. BBC, no more bias. We will be outside. We're on your case.
From this moment on, I will not pay that license fee. They can take me to court. They can send me to jail. The BBC would not exist if you weren't forced to pay for it. So get there on Tuesday at 5:30 and demand your money back or the truth from the BBC.
We are starting now to mobilise for a demonstration next Saturday that will bring tens of thousands of people onto the streets of London.
Free, free,
Palestine!
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 free, free.
Traffic, traffic.
Brothers and sisters, comrades and friends, wassalamu alaikum, peace be on all of you. In April and May of 1943, the Jews of the Warsaw Ghetto were surrounded by barbed wire fences by the occupiers of Poland
and they faced a choice. In the words of the song of the partisans, they could die on their knees or they could live forever. And they chose to rise up against their occupier, to use their bodies as weapons, to dig tunnels, to fight, not to die in ones and twos of hunger and typhus, but to die as free men and women. Today, the Palestinian people in Gaza are the new Warsaw Ghetto, and those who are murdering them are the equivalent of those who murdered the Jews in Warsaw in 1943. I'm going after this to the Israeli embassy, where I've been every day this week. But yesterday, I was at the embassy of Egypt, and I want to say that there are many governments responsible for this great crime in Palestine. But the dictatorship of Hosni Mubarak is jointly responsible for the murder of every Palestinian who's died these last 2 years. When he was embracing Livni as the bombs were falling, when he locked the border at Rafah, he became an international criminal and an outlaw of the Arab world. So I call, in conclusion, on the great people of Egypt, on the heroic armed forces of Egypt, on the heroic army of Egypt of 1973, to rise up and sweep away this tyrant Mubarak, to rise up and to demolish the border at Rafah and let the people go free. Wassalamu alaikum. Peace be on all of you.
The media hardly pays attention, and those living thousands of miles away in Gaza cannot hear our voices over the sounds of drone strikes. Can the Israeli government hear our cries? Do they care? The answer is no. In the world we live in today, dominated by capital pursuit, the power of the dollar sign carries more weight than do the cries of 1,000 protesters. Make no mistake, while ideology is driving the occupation and the siege, it is money that enables the perpetuation of Israeli apartheid.
I am sick and tired of listening to your one-sided reporting.
It's an occupation. The Holocaust happened to the Jews, and now they're doing it right back to the Palestinians. I think that's completely wrong.
Right now, it always seems that the media is trying to portray the conflict or so-called conflict as a balanced, equal fight. It is not. There is an oppressor, and there's clearly an oppressor and an oppressed. It seems as though the media is biased always towards the Israeli government. This is due to multiple factors, but we're here today to pressure the media, pressure U.S. citizens to take a stand and say that this news that we're watching, we need to be hearing about what's going on, and we need to be hearing the Palestinian story and the Palestinians' narrative.
It's been going on for years. Obviously, you know that. Palestine's been under attack. People have been losing houses, lands have been taken over. I mean, it's gotten to this far, and actually right now what's going on over there is probably the worst that we've seen ever.
The media reports that Israeli forces have hit more than 800 targets. That was of the other day, so probably it's over 1,000 by now. And they're hitting hospitals, schools, mosques, and homes, especially homes.
Human rights groups state that the significant targeting of Palestinian homes is a continuation of something called the Dahiyya Doctrine. The Dahiyya Doctrine was started in the 2006 Lebanon War. It was something that Israel started to cause mass and excessive civilian casualties. That is blatantly against international law, and they are continuing it in Gaza right now. We've all heard of the Kaweri family in Khan Yunis who had gathered on the roof of their home to protect it from a missile strike, and Israel bombed it anyway. 8 members of that family were killed. A high-ranking military officer told a Haaretz newspaper in Israel that jet planes don't care, and jet pilots don't care if there are people present in the house. If the house is targeted to be destroyed, they will bomb it anyway. And here's his quote. "We will take down these homes," he said. If these people, like the Kawaris yesterday, try to confront a plane in the air and the pilot signals that the plane's going to blow up the house, get out, because that house will fall. And we pray for those people. We pray for our Palestinian brothers and sisters, and we pray for our own Ahmed Hamad, who was at our rally last Saturday. And he's here today, and he learned on Tuesday that 6 members of his family were killed in a similar fashion.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free!
All of this was going on as President Barack Obama was in Tel Aviv to attend a so-called conference on peace. He published an op-ed in a newspaper calling the Palestinians to commit to nonviolence while ignoring Israel's bloody ethnic cleansing. The American Muslims for Palestine, a national advocacy and education organization, decries the double standards and demands that President Obama and Secretary of State John Kerry pressure Israel to end its violence against and collective punishment of the Palestinian people. Israel's actions amount to collective punishment in violation of several international laws, including the 4th Geneva Conventions. Israel's use of American weapons and weapons purchased with our money violate the U.S. Arms Export Control Act, which prohibits the use of our weapons against the civilian population.
We call on the U.S. to stop its support of Israel's assault on Palestine. Israel receives $4 billion of our tax dollars sent to them. That makes it $8 million per day sent to Israel. We could better